you are still self-sabotaging. And I'm here to tell you that it is not a flaw. It's a trauma response, your brain's cheap, fast defense mechanism. You don't necessarily self-destruct because you're broken. You do it because your nervous system confuses stability with danger. It thinks running away is the safest way to heal. In this video, we're gonna name 4 hidden ways you're protecting your trauma. And I'm giving you the 5-part toolkit that you're gonna need to stop mistaking chaos for comfort. And trust me, you really need to hear the 4th way that you are sabotaging. So let's get into the 4 phases of what self-sabotage really looks like. Phase number 1, the Flaw Searcher. It's almost like you become an unsolvable problem finder. You are not seeking for compatibility. What you're desperately searching for is a reason to quit. You manufacture this kind of fatal flaw because ending it yourself feels safer than being left behind. He's too nice, he's too short, or she's too available, or she's too this, she's too that, blah, blah, blah. You are sabotaging. Phase number 2, the emotional blackout. You don't avoid calls or hangouts because you're too busy. Your ass ain't doing shit. You avoid calls and closeness because it triggers your anxiety. There's part of you that is struggling with being seen. And if I really see you, what am I going to think of you? Your body is literally telling you that vulnerability equals danger, so you run. So now the plans or the text message you need to send suddenly feels so heavy and it feels like something you cannot uphold. Now here is the 3rd phase of self-sabotage. Now this is the infamous testing trap, where you try to create all kinds of drama to see if they're gonna jump through all these hoops to prove their love to you. This is something I call the unworthiness tax. You really want this person to bend and shift in all kind of different directions just to see if they'll do it for you. Will you fight for me? I wanna see if you got some fight in you. You're literally making them pay the unworthiness tax. You believe that if they do go, you can finally say, see, I knew it. I knew they weren't gonna fight for me. I knew they weren't gonna do this. No, not necessarily. This is just not the damn circuit. It's almost like you're making them pay for the trauma that you did not receive from them. And that becomes so tiring for partners. And here is phase number 4. This one is so real, even for myself. This is the perfectionist paralysis. You're waiting to be perfectly healed and the perfect person, and you want to make sure that you're spiritually, mentally, and emotionally perfect. Listen, that's not going to happen. Come to the relationship, bring your shit with you, work on what you can, and what you can't, other people can help you work through that. You do not have to be perfect to deserve love. You might even get caught up in the trap of constantly comparing yourself to successful women or men online, whether looks-wise or finances, and all that does is make you feel even worse about where you're at and what you deserve right now. This is such a lie that keeps you so small and keeps you not being loved. You want to know how to love yourself properly? Put yourself in a position to be loved. There's no bigger display of self-love than to allow others to love you. It's almost like you think that healing is the finish line, but you need to understand that it's truly a lifestyle. You are ready now. All right, now we're going to get into how we are going to interrupt all this self-sabotage on our healing journey. So get ready, take notes. Number 1, stop asking why and start naming what. Don't criticize yourself. Don't add additional pressure to yourself. Name the behavior immediately and tell yourself, that is my inner self-critic, my trauma trying to handicap me. I remember my partner that I currently have, he wanted to hang out with me or stop by at my house really quickly before he went to go hang out with his boys. And go hang out with your boys. You don't have to stop here and check me off the list, okay? Just go. That's what I was saying to myself because I just didn't believe, like, why would you want to come and hang out with me before you hang out with your friends? Don't you just want to go and frolic and pull up to the club with your hooligan friends? But then I'm like, Alyssa, he likes you. Accept it. And that is how I called out my handicap. So now I have an interruption that will happen in my mind. When my partner specifically shows me love or shows me genuine interest, I try my best not to make it feel like it's not genuine. I'm trying to understand and learn that, no, listen, this man loves you. Why wouldn't he? You're amazing. And I want you guys to have that same energy, especially if you know that this person is a solid person. They're not a bullshitter. Remember, you can trust yourself to be able to read people and their character. So if they're a decent person, they're probably not bullshitting you. Just make sure you're not foolish though. Number 2, the 3-second pause. When the urge hits to be critical of yourself or of a partner that you're with and you're self-sabotaging right now, pause and ask yourself, am I running away from them or am I running away from the stability and the peace that I've never known? This is a very deep question that requires a lot of thought and time. And that's why you want to pause and ask yourself this exact question, especially if your partner is giving signs and traits of real stability and genuine interest and concern for you. 3, the stability audit. This one is a little personal. I want you to take inventory of where your life is already stable. Look at your work progress, maybe progress with friendship, progress with your workout plan, your routine, whatever it is. This will force your brain to see proof of stability. So that way, when a partner is giving it to you, you can feel like you can trust yourself a little bit more because you're able to look at those other areas and have that confirmation. Number 4, embrace the unfamiliar comfort. Healing feels so boring. Stability is quiet. When you feel the urge to start some shit, substitute it. Literally, go out there and take a walk. Make it a routine to do things that ground yourself, whether it's journaling, walking, talking to friends who speak good things over your life, working on your business, but make it a habit to regularly do things that keep your nervous system at peace. Meditation is huge for that as well. And lastly, number 5, stop taking the shame tax. When you slip up, because you will, immediately say, I'm doing the best I can with the wiring that I've been given. Really remember that shame is a motivator for more and more self-sabotage. Self-compassion and grace is the only antidote for that. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this. If it did resonate, make sure you subscribe down below, and I shall see you guys in the next video.